Hey, good morning everybody. Jack's here with me today, and what we want to do, show you guys the kit you're going to pick up either today or tomorrow. Probably today. I'm going to be up at the school between 1 and 3 today, and between 9 and 11 tomorrow morning. And if that time won't work out for your family, just email me and we'll figure something out. But this is the kit you're going to pick up, and it says LULU Story, create your own book. What do you think?
Oh, good.
Yeah, does it look good? So here's what's in your box. Some of this stuff we'll be using, and some of this stuff we don't need because we've already done some of the things. So you're gonna open your book up, and it kind of looks like a little suitcase here. And I'm not sure what's gonna be on top of your kit because I've already opened this one. But one of the things that we don't need is this book. So it just says, imagine a guide to writing and illustrating your story. Now I took some of these ideas, made our own worksheets that work for what we're doing, but does this give you some good ideas about stories?
Yes, especially this one.
Yeah, what is that?
A blimp with a story.
A hot air balloon carrying a book. So we won't be using this. You can just kind of open it up, set it aside, and then I'm gonna, I guess really you could look at the very last page. You may keep this.
Yay, I get to keep it.
Yay! So the very last page of this book is important. The very last page. And it says, LULU Story instructions. Okay? You get to put a photo in there for the author, because you're the author, and there's an about the author section. And it's going to be on the back cover of your book. So you may include a photo to accompany the about the author text. So what they want is for you to write your last name as it appears on your order form on the back of a 2x3 photo and include it with your book materials when you mail them to us. Please do not paperclip or tape the photo to the page. Your photo will not be returned with your finished comic book. Now, if you have a printer, I bet you could print a 2x3 photo. 2x3 is kind of like an Instagram, a square. If you need to upload those and get them copied from like a Walgreens or something, you can do that too. So, and then it gives you important information about page numbers, spelling, all the things. So you need to read this over. It's important stuff. And you should get your book back in about 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks after you send it in. And then the last page gives you an idea of how to make your book. I'm gonna pull out and show you these 3 types of papers. Can you run this up and hold it up close to the camera so they can see this page? There you go. So there's 3 different types of pages, and I'm going to show those to you. Thanks, Jack. And we're going to get into that, but this shows you those and what you're going to do. So let's look at those. But don't say anything. In your book kit, you're going to have one, and I mean just one, page with bold outline. This page becomes the cover of your book. This is where you make your cover art. If you mess it up, you have to make a copy, a fresh copy. You really just can't mess it up.
Can I say something?
No.
But then,
What do you want to say?
I want to tell them if they want to, and if they have a little brother or sister who wants this, then you can give it to them.
Oh, that's actually a good thing. I thought you wanted to talk to your friends, but they won't see this video.
No.
Okay.
I mean, like you, Mac, you can give it to Alexis if you want to.
That's right. She might enjoy that.
Because I mean,
So,
so many different.
But the rest of you have one of these. So practice ahead of time, and then put your final drawing on this paper with the bold outline. Use color. This is full color. So you can start in pencil, make sure you get everything the way you want it, and then when you're done, put in your color, and that'll be the cover of your book. So you might want to put the title of your book, the drawing, you want to put that you wrote it, all that stuff can go on here. Written and illustrated by. Then on the inside, you're going to find a bunch of these pages. Some of them just have this, just a skinny border. Some of them look like this. On the pages that look like this, you'll see these lines. This is where you put your 30 to 50 words right here. And it is okay with me if you ask someone to help you with good handwriting, write your words on this paper. That's okay. You wrote the words, you drew the pictures. If you need a little help for this part, get some help. The way books work is they'll end up being next to each other and how they open, and so you can order them in that way. Some of mine are upside down because somebody has looked through my kit and enjoyed it. So you probably won't even need to use any of these. This might be confusing, but you'll have plenty of these papers because you had to do 18 pages and you did them in sets of 2. So what you would do is you would lay out in front of you what's going to be page 1 and what's going to be page 2, and that becomes, in the middle here is where the book folds. And so you would write the first beginning, opening part of your story here, and then the next part. So this would be whatever you wrote on your worksheet for pages 1 and 2, you put on a page like this, you finish it, write the words in, draw your pictures, set it aside, and then you grab the next 2 of these and you write and do pages 3 and 4. And it goes like that, and you put them in order at the end. And once you're all set and you like how it looks, and you get your cover and you like how that looks, and you do your about the author page just the way they've told you to do it, the last important thing that's in your kit, your order form, your envelope to send everything in. Shipping information you fill out, book information, and this is where you actually get to fill out the title of the book. That's what they put on the front, your name, if you've dedicated this to someone, to the very best 6th or 7th grade Bible teacher I've ever had. That was creepy, right? And then this is where you get to put your about the author. So yeah, this goes on the back cover. You could say something about yourself. And then you can stick your picture with this paper. Don't tape it or paper clip it. And you'll actually have your own picture on the back. So then this will all go, you fill this out, you put it in this envelope. Then you'll have all of your story will be on these papers.
Oh, there's markers.
There are markers. Jack found the secret prize. Have some markers if you want them, which is really cool because you may not have any at home right now. And you put everything in here, all that are drawn on. Don't put blank ones in, but all the ones you've drawn on. Seal it up. Put your return address right here. That's your name and where your house is, because that's where they're going to send the book. And then it is already paid. You already paid the postage for this. This says no postage necessary. It's already paid. When they scan this, it's been paid for. And this goes off to LULU Junior, and they'll print your book. And then you get a real book back. So pretty exciting. So that's how that's going to work. People, you may have lots of questions. Go ahead and email me. We'll walk through them together. But these papers are very important. You don't want to lose them. You can't just send them in, send your book in on white paper or construction paper or paper that's a different size. It has to be this exact paper. The reason for that is the printer and the machine that it goes into, this is what it accepts, this is what it needs, this is how things are set up. So you've got to use this paper. So cover of your book, and then you'll get into every page with the words that you guys have so thoughtfully come up with. So that's how this works. Hopefully I'll see some of you later today or tomorrow morning, and I understand if mom and dad said, hey, we want you to stay home. We just want to run in and grab this, and I don't get to see you. That's okay. We can Zoom next week.